Queen's Indian defense, Fianchetto, Nimzowitsch variation, quiet, check variation, Intermezzo line, 7.bg2c68.bc3d59.ne5 Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Opening with the queen's pawn. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. By taking control of the crucial d5 square and creating a space on which the knight can move to c3 without obstructing the c-pawn, move c4 helps to create a strong center. The move e6 creates a line for the dark squared bishop, sets up a rapid castle, and prepares to push a pawn to d5 and recover the piece if it is taken. Nf3 develops toward the center, putting pressure on the e5 square and adding another defender to the d4 pawn. The light squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto by the queen's Indian defense on b7, where it will affect the long diagonal. The light squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto on g2, where it will be positioned on the long diagonal. ba6 immediately attacks the undefended c4 pawn, hoping to provoke b2-b3. b3 protects the c4 pawn and prepares to fianchetto the dark squared bishop to b2, where it will sit on the long diagonal. bb4 plus develops the bishop and puts the white king in check. bd2 develops the bishop, blocks the check and offers an exchange of dark squared bishops. b7 retreats the dark squared bishop after achieving the goal of misplacing white's dark squared bishop on d2, which would much prefer to be b2. Fianchetto move bg2 places the bishop on the long diagonal. The d5 pawn drive is prepared by c6, which also controls the d5 and b5 squares. bc3 moves the bishop to a square that supports the d4 pawn and opens up the d2 square. As it moves into the center, d5 engages the c4 pawn in combat. ne5 centralizes the knight, defends the c4 pawn and opens up the light squared bishop. nfd7 attacks the e5 knight, which is helping white guard c4. This exchange is fair. Backs off. This defends a piece that is being attacked but is not well defended. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent avoids some of the attacking associated with opposite side castling. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. This strikes at the center, countering the opponent's ability to grab space. This threatens to win a pawn. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn. This exchange is fair. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is a fair deal after all captures. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by opposing pawns as it tries to promote. It is the last book move. This is a missed chance to expose a rook onslaught. It is incorrect. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to reveal an attack on a rook. It is a great move. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is ideal. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. That's good. Very precise. It is best. This may succeed in winning a bishop. That's good. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This confines the opponent's king while also moving a rook to the 7th rank, activating it. That's good. This exchange is fair. It is ideal. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that it is ideal. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is ideal. This misses a chance to threaten a knight and gain a tempo. It is incorrect. This accomplishes this by posing a threat to a rook and compelling it to flee. It is ideal. The rook is now in a safe position. It is ideal. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This exchange is fair. It is quite good. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.